So let's turn to weather now, where Chief Meteorologist Brad Hlozek is standing by with the latest details on weather where you live. And Brad, very strong wind gusts we were dealing with today.
That's right, Christelle, and it's going to be just as windy, if not windier tomorrow, albeit the winds will be out of a completely different direction. Let's take a look at where we're at right now and look at the sustained wind speeds, anywhere from 12 to about 15 miles per hour. In the past 10 minutes or so, we've seen wind gusts of about 21 miles per hour in Nacogdoches, 17 in Jasper. And Lufkin, this afternoon, we had wind gusts around 30 at times. Now, all this is feeding into a storm system, which is going to bring us a chance for a few strong thunderstorms tonight. In fact, that area hatched in green is where we have about a 15% chance of severe weather within 25 miles of any given location, and it does include our extreme eastern counties. And even though the main threat is off to our north and east, we'll still have to watch the threat for some damaging straight line winds coming in as a cold front sweeps through East Texas. Now, coming up, we'll talk about the timing of the storms and the weather where you live, plus the big cool down headed our way as we head through your day on Thursday.
This is KTRE Storm Tracker Live Doppler Network, the most accurate weather where you live.
Well, we talked about the strong winds earlier, the chance for storms tonight, and in the midst of all that, we set a record high today as well at the Angelina County Airport as we got up to 81 degrees officially late this afternoon. And by the way, the 81 surpassed the previous record high on the state, which was 80, set all the way back in 1924. So again, a lot of wild weather here going on in the month of December. And it's going to even get more wilder and crazy tomorrow as we see another significant change in our weather pattern. In the meantime, as we take a look at the weather where you live right now, Larry Graybill up in Trawick reporting 74 degrees. And so with the clouds in place right now and the winds still howling, temperatures aren't going to be dropping much this evening. It's 74 from Cindy and Kennard, 72 from Kip Miller in Central. Dave Ocheski in South Lufkin right now sitting at 74 degrees, and Eli and Lovelady is currently at 68. And so we're obviously on the warm and humid side of things when it comes to our weather around here. The cold air up to our north, but it's not too far away. In fact, we've got blizzard conditions tonight across Nebraska, Kansas, moving up to Iowa. So that shading of blue there, that's the snow that's coming down at the present time. And that's part of our storm system, which is going to be kicking through the Plain States tonight. And out ahead of it, where it's very warm and muggy here, we're expecting storms to break out just ahead of our cold front. And even though there's nothing developing across the Lone Star State right now, that will change tonight as the front begins to move into a little bit more warm and unstable air. And that is why we have a chance for storms moving into East Texas. So let's time everything with Microcast. And notice this evening, couple sprinkles, maybe an isolated shower possible, but the bulk of the activity will hold off until around 10 p.m. to around midnight. So about that time, that's when we should start to see a line of storms start to form, and they'll be extenuating from about Nacogdoches down towards Groveton, say around the midnight hour, and then around 3 a.m. or so, the front pushes through, and that should pretty much carry the rain and storm threat with it as well, moving off to the east. And then once the front moves out, we've got some colder and dry air moving in. But again, it's going to remain pretty blustery tomorrow with those howling north winds. So for tonight, again, severe storms certainly possible. Damaging winds will be the main threat. A lot of wind energy associated with the system. Hail, tornadoes, virtually non-existent. But look at tomorrow morning. Once the storms move out, we're looking for a wake-up temperature of 46 degrees. And then tomorrow, skies will be clearing out, plenty of sunshine, but it'll be a cold sunshine with high temperature only making 58 degrees. So we're talking about 20 to 25 degrees colder tomorrow than what we saw today. And then that'll set us up for a couple of overnight freezes Friday and Saturday mornings, in which will be down into the upper 20s and low 30s. So some cool sunshine on the way. And then, yes, we gradually warm up again this weekend. And right now, as you look ahead to Christmas next Tuesday, looking like it's going to be kind of a wet day for us here in East Texas. It'll be mild as a front moves in maybe late in the day. Now, it will be cold around the Christmas holiday, but at this point, Christelle, it looks like the cold air will move in on the 26th rather than the 25th. So some tweaking to do there, but that's the way it's looking right now.
A pretty diverse week as far as weather for us. I mean, all that we're missing is snow.
Exactly.
I mean,
you let out the S word, Christelle. Oh,
I
no.
hope that means it's coming.
No.
We can
I'm gonna
keep
get
our
emails
fingers
now.
crossed. Oh, I got you back though.
All right.
All right. Thanks so
Give
much.
it.